Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Miserable Men Show. We are simulcasting. We are everywhere. Patreon, YouTube, Bumble, your mother's ass, everywhere.
Oh, Grinder. Hey, handsome.
Grinder just met her. Oh, I am back from watching my 12-year-old daughter play her first team soccer game for her school.
Oh, cool.
She made the soccer team. They got her on defense.
Is she interested in sports as well?
Whoa.
She what happened to your background?
I changed it.
Oh, okay. She wasn't at first,
I
like
changed it again.
most kids that aren't, into athletics, but I've been practicing with her and working with her and just trying to. I'm not a skilled soccer player, but I know how to get people confident.
That's not what I heard. I heard you one of the most skilled.
On FIFA, on Xbox. Yeah, I give you a run for your money.
But
But
I guess soccer is a good way to slowly introduce her into real sports.
well, I tell you what, I walk into I get to the field to watch, and it's all these different, schools playing on this huge field, different soccer field stuff. And I walk in and I'm looking at right away. I don't know if this is a guy thing, but right away I'm like, I could fucking coach these kids better. What's going on here? I need to get involved. Now all of a sudden I'm contemplating volunteering to coach soccer. Because I'm like, and then at one point my daughter was, they switched sides at halftime. Meanwhile, they won 3-0. But my daughter donut, okay, 0 shutout. That's defense right there. And my daughter's playing down the sideline. She's down towards the back on the right side, but she's on the other side. She's down the field, and we're on this end. And I'm like, oh, I just want to go give her a few tips, And I walk over there. I'm like, hey, you're doing great. I'm like, you're killing it. I said, look, if you see somebody open near the goal and you're over on your side, I'm like, feel free to go over and guard that person and play some defense. And she's like, okay. And I go to walk away, and I hear a voice go, why don't you stay on your sideline?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, it was more like, why don't you stay on your sideline? Like that. And I turn around, and of course, it's this fat fucking cow just fucking sitting there.
A woman?
This lawn chair that she's sitting on is just crying out. It's holding on for dear life.
Hear it creaking.
And she goes, why don't you stay on your sideline? I said, and I look at her and I go, well, I didn't know there were rules in place for where you could walk.
Wow.
Goes, well, there ain't no rules, but it'd be nice if you didn't block people. Like, meanwhile, these kids can't even hold on the ball for 2 seconds. They all suck. What are you missing?
But the fat woman blocks everything. The sun, the fucking crowd, everything. All she does is block things. Everywhere she goes, she's blocking something.
By the way, if you don't think those the Terminator scan we do, like we're talking to somebody in the audience, and as soon as she goes, well, you don't have to block anybody. I'm like, look who's talking about blocking people. We put you in the goal, Tubby.
This is very important especially from where you live. Did she say, why don't you stay on your sideline, or why don't you stay on your sideline?
Oh, no, she didn't say Jews, but she did say you people, which is odd.
Okay.
Hey, Jaime. She did one of those.
Well, they don't pronounce the J right out there.
They don't, no. Hey, you use over there. I don't even think that the majority of people here know what a Jew is. They don't. I'm just a white guy to them.
I think they see him on TV.
Well, yeah, I mean, law commercials, sure, but
you should do a little hidden camera and put the payas on and the hat and just walk around for a little bit.
What's this moon man doing here? What planet you come from? With your curly sideburns.
He washed his hat. He must have washed it in hot water because look how small it got.
I love this guy. Every show we do comes in, leaves one comment. This is a great show.
That's John Kensel. John Kensel knows that everything we touch is gold, and everything I do with John is good. John is amazing. John is a talent. There's no doubt. He's fucking funny on shows. We got to get him on the BS show one day, and I'll prove to you.
Show. That's good enough. You passed the screening process.
Yeah.
Now, bring up a good point, Bob. Why are the hats little?
The hat.
To me, Me?
Yeah, you actually came up with their hat, the hat, not the yarmulke.
To make them
The hat
smaller?
never fit.
Yeah, but it's cheaper to make them smaller, I would say.
Okay, less material. Okay.
If
I mean, I'm good.
If you're gonna go with a theory, that one isn't crazy.
It's not. I would like, why would make a bigger one? We can make 5 in the size of the one.
But they're all too small.
Yeah, well, if you cut half of it off, we could make 20 yarmulkes and sell those.
Maybe they get one when they're 13, and that's the one they have to wear for the rest of their life.
Yeah, dude. I mean, stop growing. It's not the hat maker's fault.
At least we don't make the strings go around like a cowboy hat.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. In Alabama, like the Jews have to wear the hats like that with the
they got it pinched under their chin in case the wind kicks, in case a tornado kicks up.
So you want to buy a car? That would be the funniest fucking thing.
So why do Jews have a bald patch? From the yarmulke.
Yeah, anything. I always said that if you wear a hat or anything, like if you wear like a wool hat or any kind of hat all the time, you're gonna end up going bald. Your hair dies under it. It needs sunlight. I need sunlight. I noticed that I'm better.
Bob kept his face under a hat for many years.
Under sunlight.
I'm better in sun. There's no doubt about it. I feel better. I feel alive. It's just everything is better. And this is not for me. Winter is not for me. I
can't wait for summer to hear him complain the whole time.
What are you kidding me? I'm gonna be swimming. That's all I need. I need that.
That's October. I'm talking about the summer.
We're gonna be like, Bob, can you turn the air conditioner off? We can hear it on the way. I'm dying over here.
No, I am correct about the hats. Thank you. Surely, do you have to carry your papers in Alabama, which is probably, some people.
Papers, please. This is a good idea. Half yarmulke, half visor.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea.
We can make a fortune with that. That's a great idea.
Listen, we should. If there's one thing that needs a change of a look, is
updating
the
the Jews.
Yeah, update
The Jews. Like
yes, as a people, we need to update as well. But as attire for your head goes, yarmulke could do a makeover.
Absolutely.
I mean,
they're very liberal with it now because there's different colors. They have sequins on some of them. There's a lot happening there.
It depends where you are. You know what I mean? You have to look good. If you're at a fancy dinner, you go, I'm going to get that one. It's like a tie.
I got it. We hit the one market where they don't sell yarmulkes. Yarmulkes for women. Let's do it. Get in the synagogue, ladies. Don't listen to those. Yeah.
A yarmulkes. Oh, my God.
I love it.
Fucking Adam Sandler can do a song about it. So put on your yarmulke because now it's on.
And now Adam Sandler for yarmulkes. So the woman was just and then I was kind of ready to get into it with it, and then I'm like, this is it. This is am I one of those dads now? Am I one of those sports dads that's like
everybody takes their phone out, they're waiting.
You should have fucking tackled her. You should have fucking tackled her and fucking just went viral.
All I would have to do. You're so right. Just like LT, just fucking just spear her like a fucking rat, like Goldberg. Just spear, knock her over the chair upside down. Just get up and walk out.
Confederate flag yarmulkes for Southern Jews. I love that, Mike. Whipkey. But it's like it's amazing how everybody is a coach, everybody is in charge. Nobody's in charge. I'm not even in charge of shit. You know what I mean? I don't even think I'm in charge. I just show up.
Let me ask you guys this question. My daughter comes to me last night before bed. She goes, Dad, I'm really, really, really nervous about tomorrow. She's like, I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack out there. Right?
Take Xanax. That's what they told me. It worked fine.
No, I can't give her Xanax. I gave her half. So no, I said, this is what actually, let me ask you, Mike, you're in that position. Your kid comes, she said, I'm really nervous about the game tomorrow. First time ever playing an organized sport. What do you say to her?
I would say that everybody feels that way.
Correct.
Their first time they have to do it. It's a scary thing, but it's going to be fine. You're going to be great. It's just a game.
I'll be there with you.
Yeah.
I did a variation of that. I go, you realize everybody that's playing sucks. I go, no, nobody's good. And she's like, we have this one girl on our team that's really good. I go, okay, all right, that's cute. I said, listen, here's
She's gonna make a good wife to a wonderful woman one day. Just go and play, really.
Right. Meanwhile, that girl she was talking about scored 2 out of the 3 goals tonight. She was a beast.
Exactly.
But but I told her, I'm like, look, it's not about it's about just being a part of a team. That is something you cannot explain to somebody, that camaraderie. It's one of the reasons why I went into comedy. I felt like that was a team I wanted to be a part of and work with every day, because I love being on teams, even though I sucked. But yeah, so I was just like, don't worry, everybody sucks. Because she's like, I'm not good. I'm like, nobody's good. Nobody's good. I'm like, you're gonna get better. And she's gotten so good.
Yeah.
Like, I've been working with her on dribbling and stuff, and I showed her John videos.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Where she went, oh,
Like a race in this room. It's hot action. We are watching the Decent Dad Show. No,
Look,
it's just
it's
like,
everything. It's about life, miserable men. That's what it was about. You fuck, calm the fuck down. It's like,
I thought I'd be sitting there miserable. I loved it. I love watching my kid out there. I loved getting nervous when the play was coming down towards her, and then watching her get, clear a fucking ball and get rid of it. And I'm just like, yes, I'm like, fuck yeah, my kid.
Yeah, my son played baseball. His mother signed him up. He's not a sports person,
right?
And he was up. He couldn't hit. He goes, "What should I do?" I go, "Get closer to the plate so they can hit you, and you'll be on first." I mean, but look, everybody has their thing, and they have to be drawn to it.
Yes.
You see what they like,
Yes.
and it's like when you push kids into something, it doesn't work either. So
she's not at a point where she's like, hey, let's watch soccer today. She's not like into it. She's definitely into being a part of something with her friends, getting a uniform, getting bags and hoodies, and like, you're in this little clique. It's really the first gang you join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why
it's nice, but it's so people can. So kids can be with other kids. It's just another thing like school, but you have to like
red alert.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Henrik can't get the super chat through. I saw something that YouTube went down earlier, and when I first came in, I opened YouTube. The YouTube screen was open, but no, like, your videos that you watched or what it suggests, none of that. It was just
down.
It was just all white. Are you guys watching us on YouTube? Anybody?
Yeah.
Hold on. Got a text from the president of the internet.
Go fuck yourself.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Big surprise. You know, you love him. If you haven't, you need to donate to his GoFundMe.
Oh, wait.
My friend, your friend, extraordinaire, Mike Buschetti.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh,
there he is.
Thank you. Thank you. It's really great. Thank you for having me here.
Mike?
Yeah. Thank you.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike, are you live from Oprah's asshole? He was on Kevin's show. It was perfect. He was laying on his stomach like a fashion model doing the show. We had a great time. We got to raise a lot of money. We gave all the super chats to him from that show. And
well, right now, Mike's getting all the super chats from this show.
Darth says Mike doing his impression of YouTube being down.
Yeah. If he was a wrestler, you'd never know where he was. Like, imagine that. He's in the ring all of a sudden. He's like the Undertaker of fucking.
Where the fuck did this guy pop up from?
Yeah.
He's like Kane. He just pops up under the ring.
Yeah. Bob thought it was Lenny. Yeah, you see me? I almost threw up.
Did we send Lenny a link?
No, we don't have to.
Yes,
we don't have to. We don't.
No,
because Mike, you have a fetish for him.
I want to help the man.
You don't want to help the man. There he is.
There he is.
Mikey!
I'm on my iPad now.
All right, there you go. Lay on your stomach again. That was hot. Yes,
that was hot.
It's like a manatee.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah, no problem. We're here.
How's that? Better wait.
That's better. There you go. Look at you. You're pretty bastard. And Mike's ready to do comedy again, which I'm very happy.
You guys, because I so miss it.
Well, you should join us on the tour we're putting together.
Yeah.
I know all you guys are funny, but there's a lot of fucking nonsense out there now that's not funny.
Okay, I know that. That's why we're trying to do something on our own.
Yeah, we're not really talking about Stuttering John right now, but listen, I agree with you. There's a lot of unfunny nonsense out there.
No,
By the way,
thing
so
is,
do you have that screenshot? This is breaking Stuttering John news.
Ooh. Which one? I'm sorry. I apologize.
I texted. Oh, I didn't text you. Did I? Nope,
I
I
look
didn't.
like Charles Manson, guys. I'm sorry to have a bedhead.
You wish you looked.
Now, Mike,
good.
are you going to take any of that GoFundMe money and buy a brush?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
go to Nobu.
Yeah, that Mike will be ready to go out. What is this? Okay, here it is. So let's.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, Mike's GoFundMe, please, everybody. I know Super
so much
Chat's
fun
down, which
yesterday.
is great, so you can spend your money on Mike personally
Thanks for
right
having me
away.
on here because thanks to Brendan, I was on there with them yesterday. Thank you for bringing me on here. It was fun.
Link this in the chat.
That's what friends do, man.
Yeah, that's what we
but
do.
The thing is, you know what?
Yeah.
We open around. How many years of comedy do we have in this room right now?
Bob, 600.
Too many?
Yeah.
Let's seriously.
Bob was doing it on drums when he first started.
I would say 30, 60, 80, over 100 and 100.
His first headshot was a cave painting.
Yeah.
There's over 90 something between us three and Shulik.
Yeah.
There's over 100 years of comedy here.
110, 115 at least.
Yeah.
If this was a dog, it'd be put to sleep.
If this was me, it would be put to sleep.
Hey, I want to close that. I want to show
Where's
you.
Leonard?
I don't know.
Don't worry
Busy.
about him. He's got
you know
things.
what? I want to help Lenny.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, we've been trying for 2 years. It didn't work, Mike.
Yeah. Let's help you, Mike. You're here.
Yeah.
It's working.
Let me try to fix
Look at
this.
this.
So I don't look like a psychopath.
This is a tweet from today, from 2 hours ago, I guess. And I love that John now regularly talks to himself through 2 accounts. Read this and tell me it doesn't sound like John. I see they released a hack pack on Rochester, and the stand-up that I watched on YouTube was horrendous. The funniest thing to me is that these cucks, or maybe it's Chad, maybe he just gave away it's Chad, have the balls to goof on Stuttering John's stand-up when not one of these lowlifes, there's a John fucking term, deserves to be on stage. And then John writes to fake John, or to his alias, LOL, I saw it too. Horrendous is putting it lightly.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anytime, Johnny. Anytime you want to put some stand-up to the test, wherever, whenever, you can stack the audience with all your fans. That'll be
both
7
of them.
people. Yep. and we can throw down, buddy.
I had a contest one time with Al Martin.
Well, you know, before we get into that, one of the big differences between our stuff being leaked and released.
Switches, guys. I want to look better for you guys. Yeah.
Not even possible.
I'm ready to come. I'm going to come.
But,
keep going, Mike.
But we're not running around and throwing copyright strikes and trying to get it removed from the. We don't give a shit. You want to put it up there? You want to pay money and fly out to a show for one night and pay money and give us money to record that through your little suitcase? Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for the money. Guarantee you won't make it back on the views.
But that's like,
you should have talked to me. I would have aired it on my network. You could have got people to see it. Too bad.
We could have done a special show and gave them the money from the super chats.
Yeah, but the difference is, you know, we're not Jay Leno clones who go by the edict, never release your material anywhere. That way people will know what a great comic you are. You know.
Yeah, everything that was filmed was coming out. It's going to come out.
That's what I'm saying. The sets were done based on the fact that it was being filmed. Like we filmed it ourselves.
Yeah.
So
people that great don't have to float their own horn.
It's like Apollo 11. Everything okay there?
Yeah.
Mike, are you taking a toilet out and putting one back in?
No, I think he's on one end. I think he's on one end of the seesaw, and the phone's on the other end.
I can't take it.
The Machete Witch Project. I love it.
Wait, I think I switched places with Lenny today. Hold on.
God forbid.
I we have a problem.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do gigs with Mike. I can't wait because he's gonna feel good. He's gonna feel alive. You know.
What could he possibly be doing?
I have no idea.
What are you doing there?
Can we get Mike on camera already? He's making me seasick.
It's
Thank
unbelievable.
you. I will.
I can
Thank
see.
you. Thank
I
you.
can see if you were on a fucking crab boat right now in the middle of the fucking ocean at night in a storm, and this is happening, but you're not. You're in a house.
Mike, you need your own podcast. You need your own podcast on this network called Dramamine. It's just you.
Have you ever used a phone before? This is just
just because it's called a handheld doesn't mean you have to hold it the whole time.
He's upside down again.
I feel like every time.
I'm sideways, people.
Yeah.
Welcome to Coney Island. We're on the roller coaster now. This is oh my god.
You got it. Perfect. You nailed it. Oh,
There it is.
There you go.
No, now we like Mike Machetti's vertigo.
Can you hear us?
This is why you have vertigo. You created. You're creating vertigo for yourself.
There you go. That you're right. That's the name of the show, Vertigo. You're right,
Yeah.
G.
Now back up. Just leave it alone. Don't touch it anymore.
Now we can't hear him.
I can't hear him.
Now we can't hear him.
How did that even happen? He didn't go into the settings.
Isso's a whiz with technology. He's stumped.
He doesn't know.
I love this man. I love this man. I adore this man.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
How do you know?
That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, but we
All right,
can't
there
hear
he is. He's back.
Well, can you hear him? Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
All right,
Hold on,
don't
let me
touch it.
go-
Now,
What are you doing? Seriously, Mike, what are you doing?
Are you on a waterbed? What is going on?
No, I'm on a chair now.
We're on the
Oh my God.
Harold. And you're putting $2. Look at people are getting mad. Stop. They're yelling. You're the best. You have
there you go,
open
right
door
there.
policy on this show, Mike.
Thank you.
Anytime. Anytime. You're in.
I'm just naturally screw up.
No, you didn't.
No, you're fine. You're on here.
You're
First of all, we
naturally
all are.
funny. You're
We all are.
naturally funny.
Yeah.
That's why we're
and-
here.
Screwed up one way or another.
That's right. That's right. So where were we? I don't know. I'm a bit nauseous now.
He's going back on the road. He's going to get out
Yes.
there again. He's going to
Yes.
pay his doctor bills. He's not going to
Yes.
have any worries. That's going to leave a lot of stress out
Thank
of
you,
his
Bob.
life.
We're gonna
And
get you some work, Bubba. We're gonna fill up that calendar. All
I
right.
stopped.
Yeah.
I started the diet 2 weeks ago. Haven't had bread in 2 weeks.
Good for you. You look great. What about flying? Can you fly? You
Yeah,
got
I love to fly.
okay.
Well, with the
good.
vertigo, that's okay.
I even have a passport. I love it, man.
Love it. But you're
Oh,
okay
yeah.
to fly with vertigo?
Yeah, it don't matter. I'll be fine.
Okay.
so we got to get you 2 seats.
or one.
I need a extra large seatbelt probably right now.
Okay, no problem. Well, hey,
Once-
most
once
people
We'll
you
take
do.
it out of a
lose weight.
68 Volkswagen.
Right.
Yeah, but Mike, once you lose weight, the diabetes shit can go away. The
all
heart
the health
problem.
problems go away.
I need something after I lose the weight. I like aggression. I need like Krav Maga training after that.
Well, rape is a good hobby.
You want something new?
Don't turn pro yet. Stay in the amateurs for a
Yeah,
little bit.
Krav
Yeah.
Maga.
I remember
It's
when
no
my
joke.
dad brought me to the first legalized rape thing. You know, like Shirley took his daughter to the first one.
Right.
Yeah.
That was your first father-son
Yeah.
athletic event.
I was very nervous, you know, and he goes, "Don't worry, you know, once you get him in the alley, it's all easy. It'll all come to you."
I remember you said your dad told you nobody's good at raping at this age.
Right.
It's fine. Don't
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
but Krav Maga is no joke, right?
Do
No,
what?
it's
be Krav
It's a-
Maga. It's no
developed
joke.
by an Israeli soldier.
What happened?
Yeah. The what happened?
No, I don't know what.
It's a martial art that was developed by an Israeli soldier. That's like no joke. There's no like fighting or it's just like
What happened?
I don't know what happened to a Jewish soldier.
What, Tug McGraw? What?
No, I just don't. I just don't know what happened. How that got tied into this. I was talking about rape, and then he was talking about an Israeli soldier.
Health, martial arts.
Yeah, I mean that's what I look. I'll join martial arts too. I've taken it before, and I'll go back to kickboxing. I don't give a shit. I have to do shit now. If I don't do it now, I can never do it. I'm not going to do it in 5-10 years. You know.
Said that, what do you call it? What is it? Thai boxing. What do they call it?
Tub McGraw?
What is happening?
I don't know. But I love it. That's all I know. I mean, this is.
I imagine this is what being on acid is like. Because everything is like this weird.
I took an edible to feel good today, and I really feel good now.
I have an idea for a game. All right. But all right, how do I let Mike know? Okay, Mike, you explain without
wait a minute, Eric R. How about you start with a walk around the block before you know what I mean? Exactly. That does. Today I was stretching. I felt good. I'm working on things. I know I have to go to the gym. I'm going to a nerve doctor tomorrow, and I'm going to figure out the rest of this, and I will totally be rebuilt again because then I can do what I want. And I think I have a couple years. If I keep waiting, I'm not going to be able to get into it. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's good for you. You know what else it does? It's a mind-body connection.
The what?
Stretching is a mind-body connection. It is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I tell myself, look, you got to go there and do that. So my mind is telling my body to go on. I went on the floor and I grabbed a foot and I fucking yanked it over here and I fucking stretched. And I went, yeah, fuck you. And I felt good. And then I went in the jacuzzi and I had this machine that goes on my ankles and my feet and the back of my neck. And fucking God, I even put it on my forehead, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but stretching is, you know why? Because it's like if you stretch and meditate, you could definitely put yourself in another place with meditation for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm a firm believer of meditation to basically get rid of anxiety, which it worked on me. I was able to get it out of I cured anxiety, but no one's going to listen to me. I don't have it anymore. It'll never come into me again.
Hey, yeah, no one's going to listen to you.
No one's going to listen to me.
He meditated twice a day.
Yeah, but fuck him, okay? The point is this. I used to have bad anxiety when I totally got off the Xanax, and I had it for like 6 months really bad. So what happened was I figured out how to not let it into my brain anymore, and it could never get in. It could never hit you. So basically, I cured Anheuser. I cured letting bad in and gonna make it. I cured that, and basically, you know, how am I going to say
anxiety
hey,
and Al
and Al, the anxieties.
No, but of course, because the mind controls the body.
Everything. The mind controls everything, my friend. And that's what I did. And my name ain't Dr. Bob Levy. I just happened to fucking figure out how to get rid of anxiety. And if anybody that has anxiety, you hit me up. I will cure your anxiety. If you just listen and shut the fuck up. Anxiety, just say no. Exactly. Don't allow it in. Bad wants to come in. No, I push it out. The good pushes it out. And when it doesn't get in, it can't do anything. It's because of my mind. Franklin Sheckler, I love ZD with me. I don't care. I'm trying to save the fucking world, and you're worried about what the fuck you're gonna eat with your fucking diet Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, I'm Dr. Levy. Go fuck yourself.
I love Dr. Pepper.
Right, you see, this is where we're going off wrong now.
Ow.
You can't have that anymore.
Ow.
You can't have Dr. Pepper. You drink water with 2 round ice cubes in it. You drink that 4 times a day. Well, whatever. I'm not a fucking vegetarian. But you do what you want. and everything will be fine. You just stay away from the soda. Don't go near the soda.
I'm not having him buy it. I'm a dark coffee. Black coffee's good though.
When's the last time you had soda?
Few
Are you a
weeks
soda
ago.
drinker?
Well, Diet Coke, really.
Yeah. You have a
So
lot in a
bad,
day? I'm a big soda guy. I got to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brett, what about Brett? I stopped 2 weeks ago.
So wait a minute, Dio. What the fuck you talking? There's me and Dio from years ago. Dio, $4.99. So an Israeli soldier has anxiety? No. He
No.
knows karate.
No, he knows Tug McGraw.
Tub McGraw.
Yeah.
McGraw.
I'm sorry you
Uh,
guys are being heckled by like idiots, like Melinda guys like that, because
No, that's
That-
my friend. That's
that's
Dio.
real. Like, no, not him, I mean, like other people, like
It's
He's
a
talking
fine
about-
line.
No,
He's talking
Mike,
about
you got to
food.
understand. These are our
Oh, no, not
fans
him.
are funny. They're not making fun
Not-
of us.
not
They're
him
they
at
are
all.
they are busting balls. And when you
I'm just saying,
bust
like, the real
balls,
trolls out there.
everybody
You
is
two need to do a
happy.
show together. I don't know why me and Mike are sitting here right
Yeah.
now. You two need to have your own show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but if they bust balls, it makes them happy, and we bust balls, so we're like all in the same. We're family. This is like when you meet people, when you meet them out, you're like, oh my god, it's fucking Clam Dick 347, and you hug them because it's like you're
Oh, yeah.
meeting a friend.
It's really
Uncle-
nice.
Yeah, Uncle Rick in Miami, 2 round ice cubes is equivalent to how many square? I don't know anymore. I don't go for the
16.
square. What? 16?
16.
Yes, eh?
How do you know?
Uncle Rico in Miami. I am high as fuck and cannot. I don't even know what you mean.
I'm straight and I can't even follow. Come on.
All I'm saying is that don't forget the 20.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Eric R. If that's your real name, I am going to stop on Valentine's Day.
It's time. Valentine's Day is time.
Well, that's what it is, and
Yeah,
I'm stopping with you.
we're gonna
you pick
stop.
a date, and that's how you start it.
Exactly,
right.
because
That's how
if
you
you just say tomorrow, I don't go with tomorrow. Tomorrow's too soon. That's only a day away. They made a song about it.
That's right.
I'm not stopping in a day. I'm gonna set it, forget it, and then remember it that day.
And then regret it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be angry for a little while.
Right.
We all
A
know
little
that.
while.
Everybody in this house
You'll
knows
be
that.
angry until you start smoking again.
It's
No,
hard
because-
to break, though. It really is. I smoked since I was.
Have you
14.
ever? That's an interesting point. Morse just brought up.
Hold on a second. Let me get a cigarette while you talk.
Morse just brought up a great point. Have you ever gotten past? Because I've gotten past that window of.
No.
You've never gotten past. Like you always go back to smoking. You don't give it like another couple days.
No.
I made it 6 months once.
If you
And
should have been stopped, then you're
Well,
weak.
I ended up going to Vegas and just being in
come
Vegas at the
on.
casinos and that smell, and I'm just like, and then you start drinking and you're like, let me just bum one. The next thing you know, I'm like, I get 4 packs of Marlboro Lights. I'm in the gift shop.
Whoa.
You
It's
guys do
horrible.
cartons here?
Now
I wanted
listen to
pick
this,
Shuli's
Mike.
brain a little bit.
What's that?
I wanted to pick Shuli's brain a little bit.
Please,
All
by
right.
all means.
What-
You
what
don't have
was
to
it
go
like
through any
having-
hair to get to it.
Shuli, I had a friend of mine who has a father that was from another country, right?
Yeah,
From Ukraine.
sure.
When he first came here, he wasn't that hip. So we would tell him things like, hey, man, I'm going upstairs and smoke some pot and listen to Led Zeppelin. You know what he'd say?
What?
Okay, boys, have a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He
Yeah,
didn't know
but-
the lingo. He didn't know what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, but what was it like having parents from another country? Like, when they got, how long did it take for them to get hip? Pretty fast?
No, my dad. I mean, there's a legendary story of my dad once finding a piece of metal coat hanger that I used to clean the resin out of my weed pipe with, and I'm in the living room watching TV, and he walks in the living room and he puts the TV on mute. He doesn't shut it off. He mutes it.
Whoa.
That's when you know
Hmm.
something's about to go down. And he looks at me and he goes, "I found this in your room," and he holds it up and he goes, "Do you know what this is?" And I go, "Yeah, I know." Because in my head, I'm going, he doesn't know what it is. So I go, "Yeah, I know what it is." I go, "Do you know what it is?" And he goes, "Of course I do. You use this to stir the crack. The crack
Oh,
cocaine."
Oh, no.
And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, I've never done fucking crack, but I'm pretty sure there's no stirring. It's not a porridge.
That's hilarious because
Yeah, and I felt bad, so I told him what it was.
yeah,
I'm
but
like,
I thought that like other countries were behind us,
Yeah.
with certain things, but Israel's one of the hippest ones there are.
Yes. Yeah. And they're cool with weed over there for
No,
the
but I'm
most.
saying like everybody else is like, there are countries that still going, I am the France.
That's right. That's right. Well, you know what? I mean, Israel now is up to date, but I remember going there when I was 10 and or 11, and their hit show was Dynasty, and it had been
Whoa.
off here for like fucking 10 years, man. So
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Mike.
I want to go there one day because it's the homeland of Judaism, Christianity as well.
Yeah.
And you can float on water.
Maybe.
And you can go to the Wailing Wall. You know about that, Mike?
Yeah. All people, three religions go there.
Yeah, bring a
Right.
harpoon.
Yeah. And then you leave a prayer in the wall.
What do you
Well-
mean? There's holes in the wall?
There's cracks in the walls, and people write stuff on little pieces of paper, and then they stick it in the wall for the wall gods to come and grant your
Well,
wishes.
They have some
Don't-
beautiful women there too, Shuli.
Yeah, but don't you think the wall gods would have fixed the crack first?
Well, and not only that, but nobody sees the janitor brushing all that shit out of the cracks at the end of the night, getting it ready for the morning shift wishes.
Now, Mike, have you thought about trimming the mustache a little bit? 'Cause
Well,
it's
I'm waiting on something I'm supposed to be doing soon, so I can't cut this until I get this.
okay. You're supposed to be a homeless person in this?
No, not. This is what I had before, but I love this because I don't give a shit anymore because you know what?
Right, but it's
I've
kind of
learned
like
over
if you
the years.
eat, it looks like it's
It doesn't go in your, like when my mustache gets too
Yeah.
long, it starts tickling my top lip. Chad, one day, well, maybe not.
I
But,
love it. I can taste bacon bits all the time.
So it's got some good things about it.
What is it? Flavor saver, they call it, huh?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, not really. I mean, it's been a while.
When's the last time you got some? I think you had mentioned.
It's been a while. I think me and Lenny are on the neck and neck.
Well, no, he's never had
Lenny's,
it.
Yeah.
Lenny's never had it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That
but
boy-
it's been a long time. It's
camera-
still the same.
That camera stopped moving after that sentence. Finally froze.
Yeah, but how old is Lenny, though, you say?
Only 61.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my age then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was 61.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
I
he doesn't
did-
want
I
you
did.
to.
Yeah.
Well,
Lenny
yeah,
doesn't-
but what is he? Is he a cook?
So
Saucier, I believe, is the correct term for what he does.
Oh, what do you mean, like salads and things like that?
there he is.
He
No, it's the
specializes-
sauce.
Yeah, he specializes in sauce over at Topgolf
Wow,
and hairnets.
that's not easy.
It
Yeah.
really is. All right, so
Yeah.
so let's nail it down. When's the last time?
When's the last time penetration and completion?
Do hookers count?
Yeah, they do. They do.
course.
Probably. I don't know. It's been. I don't like giving exact dates on the calendar. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
hookers do count. Well,
What about a
we
year?
sure hope they're old enough.
No, it's
to
a little
get-
longer than that.
What about, you don't have to give us the day of the week or the month, but a
Yeah,
year.
maybe it's a couple of years.
A couple of years ain't bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but you know what? But now,
Thank you, Dave. Enjoy. It's
Thank
great.
you.
Everybody check it out. It's up on YouTube. Go ahead.
guys, how what do you call it? Rochester's not that far from Buffalo, right?
It was
I
a very
get a
clever
good
way to try to
list.
get out of answering that question, but
Yeah. Nice try, Small
Yeah.
Fry. Go ahead, Mike.
I went up there in February myself, up to Buffalo. It was freezing, man. It was hot. It was like, forget about it. I went up there, did a gig.
Freezing. I wish it was that warm when we were there.
Oh no, because I went up there in '95 in February at a place called the Comedy Trap.
Okay. That's the last time you got laid?
a very appropriate
not a
name
bad-
if
maybe.
it's if it's February in Buffalo.
When you get a prostitute, here's my question, because I've never got one, so I don't know. Like,
Wow, you're very lucky.
yeah, no, I'm blessed. But my question is, are they all in one gen? Was this outside or was this in a?
Oh no,
brothel?
it was like in a place in the city downtown,
Okay,
where
so
it's
it's
like-
indoors.
and you get to pick them.
Okay, so now, what is Mike Bichetti's type? What do you look
Oh.
for?
Well,
Yeah.
either an older housewife at that time. I was in my 20s. Right?
Okay, so you were in your 20s, so this was definitely more than 2 years ago.
Oh no, when I started going there, I mean,
Oh,
Winky Jetty wants to know: is Mike Bichetti a wild
Well,
Samoan?
I seen this really. hot
Are
Peruvian
you
girl.
related to Afa or Sika?
No, no. They had this really hot Peruvian girl from Peru.
Yeah.
She growled at me. That's what attracted me even more.
Yeah, that's the only English she knew.
She had definitely, but she had a red dress on. She goes like that, right? I'm like, she was amazing.
So now back then, what's the rate? What does that cost you?
Oh, it was super ridiculous. $10 plus a tip.
What?
What did she get off on horseback? How long ago was this?
This was like the late 80s, early 90s.
Jesus Christ, how hairy was that bush? Am I right?
No, but it was worse. We picked up street hookers. That's even more dangerous.
Yeah.
AKA Norton's demographic.
You always want to fuck a girl that fucking pisses next to a dumpster before she gets in your car.
Yeah, but
well, you know she ain't gonna say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the place we went to was safe because it was definitely a wise guy place.
Yeah. Okay. So
you gotta know somebody to get in and just Luca brought you at the door.
Right.
Make sure nobody did anything stupid in the place.
Were you friendly with mob guys, or you just knew people who knew them?
I had friends on Staten Island whose family were major mafia people, but not that I didn't know direct guys, but I was like friends with their sons or grandsons or cousins or whatever. And I did meet some of their relatives. Some of them were really nice.
You ever meet Gotti?
Totally scary. No.
You ever? No. What about Sammy? Sammy the Bull?
No. But other people, I can't even mention them really because I don't want to be hammered.
No, I got you. Hey, Mickey the Squirrel never existed.
Bob could tell you about living out here. They were all over the place.
Yeah, but nobody understands.
I used to cut Paul Castellano's lawn.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. What did it say to you that you cut it?
Well, all we knew is Nunzio said, "Do not hit the fucking motherfucking sprinklers with the mower." And like we would leave fucking marks, like we'd be so far away from him, they had the weed whack all around him.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I heard he had a couple of huge Dobermans.
Not when we, I guess they were in. This was like fucking 1980, 1978, 78 on. I think he was killed and. Might have been killed in 80 or something, 82, 84.
Brett wants to know, did you ever meet Artie Lang's bookie from McDonald's?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but I just answered like I was in the witness protection program.
Now, I have a question for Mike. Now, when you were talking to KB, you were very charming.
Yeah, very smooth.
Yeah, I mean, you were
Mike is a wonderful person.
Right.
Like,
But here's the thing. It's like, you look like you would have no problem talking to a woman.
I don't really.
All right. Well, then what's the reason? Do you set your standards too high?
I just have a problem closing the deal.
Well, maybe that's because you set your standards too high.
Well, that's when the $10
I always have to buy because I don't want to wind up with some like 85-year-old lady that looks like one of the fucking California raisins.
All right. Well, maybe sometimes a little self-reflection can help.
Right. Well, maybe you don't realize that at the end of the day, starting the deal is much harder than closing the deal.
Oh yeah,
and you got starting the deal down. You're great.
I can get women to hang out with me, go to dinner with me, and then it just like goes out.
Where do you think you go wrong? Like, what do you say to the woman to see if she's interested to go to the next level?
Well, I listen to them a lot, right? And I let them talk. I'm like, if they start talking, I'm like, hey, this is more about you than me. I let them talk, find out everything about them. You know what I mean, right? What do you call it? And then I just see what happens. But like I said, I've met girls years ago that were like, you're a nice guy. I just want to be a friend. And a week later, I want to have a makeout session with them.
Okay. So it sounds like you're a little bit more in the friend zone than anything else.
Well, quick question. What would you say most of the women that you've taken out that you couldn't close the deal from 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the best, what would they be?
Most of them are probably 8 pluses or a little better.
Okay. So
I think I know what Mike's going.
I like height. I'm champagne.
Okay. So what would you consider yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
About a 4.5.
Okay, so you see the dichotomy there is.
Yeah, but Mike, I don't believe in that because you know why? When you start putting people in the league, you label them. You know,
but you also get laid.
Yeah, but I think that.
But you labeled yourself a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that you can get any woman you want if you know what you're doing.
You're proving that you can't because you say you get in the friend zone. Maybe if you aspire. You're 4.5. You say aspire to a 5. You're still above your station, but you're gonna get laid. Oh,
Oh my
Mrs.
God.
Morris, #1 fan. I would lick those wrinkles.
Look at that.
But I'm saying, and you got to start small. I mean, success breeds success.
Plus, I like an age gap a little bit.
In which way?
Which way?
Yeah.
Well, I like.
Okay.
Oh, damn, that's it. Oh, there it is.
No,
it's definitely not working.
And now we can't hear you again.
You see, he should be going. Okay.
I have the advice for him, Bob. Please let me do this.
Here it is.
No problem, Red. What you need is my special 5-point plan.
Come on, Damone, I need real help.
What do you mean? Hey, men have died trying to obtain this valuable information, you know. But I'll give it to you for free.
Okay, what's your 5-point plan?
All right. Now pay attention. First of all, Red, you never let on how much you like a girl. Oh, Debbie. Hi.
See, that's a great piece of advice, Mike, is you can't be too eager. All right.
2, you always call the shots. Kiss me. You won't regret it.
Take charge, call the shots, Mike.
Yeah.
3, act like wherever you are, that's the place to be.
And that's the thing. You walk into a room, people go, I got to get to know this guy. Who is this? He is the place to be.
Isn't this great? 4, when ordering food, you find out what she wants, then order for the both of you.
So you see that move? That's a classy move. Again, it's a take charge thing.
Classy move. Now, the lady will have the linguine and white clam sauce and a Coke with no ice.
And I'll have the rest.
5. Now, this is most important, Raz. It comes down to making out whenever possible.
Listen carefully, Mike.
Put on side 1 of Led Zeppelin 4.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
And then
remember the guy used to call up on Serious Miserable Men? Oh, the best.
Dick Damone. He used to call in, and we just plunk the phone line down. He'd be in the middle of that rap every time.
Yeah. Now, what we used to do is with Florentine, we used to say, okay, you went back to the minor leagues. That's what you would do. And when you go back to the minor leagues, it's not that exciting. Right. It's not the greatest. So you can't really, you need a slump buster to get you into. It needs to get you, you need to get, he's not here, is he? You need to work on your hitting, on your batting, on your scoring with less. You know what I mean? With less people, they're not throwing fastballs. These people,
listen.
And listen, when you get into a slump, you just want to start hitting for contact. It doesn't have to go over the wall. Yep. You just want to get on base. Can we get Brett's wife Caitlin to bang Lenny and Mike for OnlyFans?
We tried.
What with no? What about Mike though? Mike.
Oh no, Mike. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I think you meant Mike Morris.
Well, if Mike wants to get involved. Listen, let me know if you want, because I got to send this really awkward text tomorrow and be like, "Hey, man, I haven't talked to you in a minute. Hey, Ben. Hey, you down for this?"
Hey, Caitlin, thank you for the blowjob. Thank you very much.
Hey, guys.
There it is. Hey, thank you,
Cutie Cakes. What are you doing?
The thing is, but I've also had a lot of mixed signals from women too. They give them a lot.
Okay.
Such as
screaming no.
Right?
Go away.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
One time,
why does this mace burn my eyes?
Right. This girl, when I first met her years ago, she was it's like maybe like 36 or 37, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking, and she goes, I said, I love chocolate cake, right? So the next time I met her, she brought me a chocolate cake that she made on her own.
Wow.
You should have said you like blowjobs.
And I'm thinking, but I'm thinking cake, I'm in the door, baby. Right.
Right.
And then, So we hung out and went to walk with her. Then I went to make a move, and she goes, "What do you think you're doing?"
Uh-huh.
And I go, "Well, next time don't be Betty Crocker then."
Yeah, sometimes there are mixed signals, but I think
another mixed signal was.
Wait a minute, you tried to fuck Betty Crocker?
Well, actually, it was more like what was that woman's Julia Child? No, but another time what happened was this girl I liked her. I told her, and she gave me a speech about being friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I just chilled out. She called me up on a couple of days before Christmas Eve, right? She goes, "I want to spend some Christmas Eve with someone who I care about." And I go,
"Wow."
"Who?" And she goes, "Guess who?" So I went to her house, right? She had a beautiful little tree up. She had a fireplace with fire and fireplace, a home cooked meal, steak, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just drinking a little bit. She goes, "Is there something you want to say to me?" So I go, "No." So she goes, "Is there something you sure you don't want to say something?" I go, "No." Then she goes, "Fuck it, then I'm going to bed. You can sleep on the couch."
Wow.
Yeah, but she gave me this speech about being friends, a lecture before that. So I'm not in the wrong.
Well, if she had said that, you would at least throw it out there. You don't have to be gross about it, but you could have just said, "Yeah, I still really like you."
I was going to say I love you, but that would have been really bad.
Oh, no,
you don't say that. You say, "Can I kiss you? I want to kiss you."
Right.
On your asshole.
There's plenty of other fish in the sea. Look at this young lady that I found a video of today. You know what you think of her?
She's hot.
She has nice hair.
Yeah,
all over.
Which one?
I don't know if y'all realize this, but the more women choose to embrace themselves, their appearance, their body hair, and everything that is deemed a flaw, the less societal beauty standards will have an impact on us, and we will be free. Like, we won't be embarrassed to be ourselves. So ladies, come on. We have the power.
Yeah, the power to stay single.
Hope you have power. You can use an electric razor.
Well,
Mike, you ever think of getting a hot? Look, if you want to, I always said this: if you're looking for a hot
Bob,
chick,
what do you? I can't believe you're not commenting on that. Look at her. Look at her chest.
It looks like mine.
It's like goody goo goos there. That's what the fuck is that?
No, but Mike, you need to go after. If you want a pretty girl, it's very simple to get. Get one that's missing an arm, a leg, something like that.
The more limbs missing, the better the face.
Yeah, but what about someone that has like a lot of psychosis?
Oh, like this person. This is perfect. I just found somebody here.
Oh,
one second. People constantly stare at my M cup boobs. So she's going through some stuff. Let's see what she looks like. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Cup.
What do you think of them apples?
Cup.
I don't know if but those apples just got me in the trance.
I bet. Wow. Hold on.
Those apples would make me climb. I'm an idiot like that. Those apples would make me climb fucking Mount Everest naked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up towards the end of the show, but that's not stopping the revolving door of amazing guests that are pouring in here on the Miserable Men Show. You know him. You love him. He's home from a hard day on the golf course. Let him hear it. Our saucier, Lenny.
Hey, Lenny, how are you?
Hello. Hey. It's nice to hear you.
Thank you. It's good to finally know how to work this thing. Femi working.
I thought you were saying us. It was nice to hear.
What if you guys went out together?
Wait a minute. Another guest just popping in.
Oh, my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an all-star cast tonight. Big, bad, Bobby Ethier.
How you doing?
Boom.
How are you?
Boom.
Hey, Bobby, how are you?
Bobby.
How you doing?
Good.
How's it going, bud?
You're looking good.
Thank you.
All right, you three are on. We'll see you later.
Yep.
I don't know what to say. These guys messed me up at Sirius like that one time. They ran out and they left me behind the control. Like, they didn't come back for like 15 minutes, and they had somebody make believe it was Tim Sabian chewing me out over there.
Yeah, I know.
And
How you doing, Lenny?
They made me and Lenny dress up for Halloween.
Busy.
Yeah.
What are those guys? I don't know what to say.
What?
Oh, thank you. You're smoking hot.
Thank you. Oh, you're talking to KB? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Thank you.
Very nice. Pretty girl, and the thing is, she's cool as all hell, which I like.
Right.
I don't want anybody else to fight with all the time.
And we got to meet her up at DabbleCon. She was lovely.
Do you miss her?
Oh, is that a real picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We met her this past week.
Oh, nice.
Bobby, how you doing, buddy? You back home?
Yeah,
I've been home for a long time.
Good. Thanks for coming back on Miserable Men. What changed? I thought you weren't going to come on this anymore.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I just, I'm only going to come in periodically.
Okay.
Because right now, my mom does not want me to be playing with you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, I'll come periodically.
Well, good.
Okay.
Thank you for
INA, $5. You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you.
So mostly right now I'm going to sign off and then work on my artwork.
All right.
Nice. Artwork.
Do you have anything to show us artwork wise?
No, it's all put away.
Oh,
well,
next
please,
time.
Next time you come on, have some artwork. We'd love to see it.
All right.
Style M. Bobby, you have some spaghetti sauce above your eye, buddy. Good to see you, man.
All right.
All right.
Love
pal.
you, buddy.
Right.
See you. Love you. Love to the family.
Yep.
Yeah.
Artists are the best. I mean, like, Mike, you're brilliant with art. I have a problem with stick figures.
Thank you. Now, Lenny, let's get this out of the way. So now, KB, you're not interested in KB, right? Because she's looking for the man.
We met her in person, by the way, in Rochester.
Yeah.
She's real.
You guys are so
Beautiful,
lucky.
lovely gal.
Yeah.
So, but we got to figure this out because there's all this sexual tension between you two. Lenny,
What?
I'm asking. So you're out of the running. You're not interested. I don't want you to keep leading her on.
This is when his fucking feed goes under. Watch. He gets nervous and he shuts it off.
I can't hear you.
No. What?
What?
From where I sat, and I tried explaining it to you people, but apparently nobody seems to make a connection. It's too set up. I'm sorry. It's fake. I don't believe any of it.
It's not fake.
I know you people say you've met her. I still don't believe it.
You don't believe we met her.
Dude, she's talking on here.
Find the picture of Bob and her.
She
was at DabbleCon.
She wore my jacket.
She
wore my jacket.
I think Anthony tweeted out a picture. Or go to her Twitter.
Anthony has a picture with her.
Yeah, go to her Twitter. Find a couple of pictures.
Yeah, she took a picture with my jacket on. How was she going to get my jacket if I didn't meet her?
She has a picture of Bob and his wife.
That has nothing to do with it. It's a setup. It's all fake.
My jacket?
Why do you think that?
No, your jacket's real, Bob. Don't ever say Bob's jacket's fake.
Yeah, that's a real jacket. Unfortunately, that's real.
Dave says Captain Lou, Dracula, and Fu Man.
My Captain Lou?
Yeah.
I met him actually. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lenny, we're just trying to help.
Lenny, so you don't believe that the woman that was in this room talking to you in here, basically that was a cartoon of her?
No. The entire situation.
So the video was
interested in me. It was an entire setup. You guys, I don't know how you finagled it, but the entire thing was a setup. It was, especially those repetitive drops of her supposedly texting.
That's her. It's in the feed there. You can
sometimes
see. Can
three of
you
them
not see?
three of them in a row would say exactly the same thing.
Lenny,
No way.
Lenny,
No
can
way.
you not
Okay.
see over on the side there the chat?
What?
Lenny, do me a
The
favor.
comment.
Open your window, take your dick, and throw it out.
Look there,
you
boom,
go. And
boom. There she is.
So enhance.
Yeah, and
engage.
Just there we go.
Yeah.
Look.
There they are.
Are you gonna tell me Gina Levy's fake?
She might be. I didn't actually see her.
Oh God, that guy's behind us.
No. Waldo's behind you.
God. I was stalking us.
That's the face he had for both nights.
Yes, both shows.
He seemed nice. I talked to him a little bit,
Oh, did I? I'm still
Yeah.
not sure.
I
like
appreciate anybody
Rodney.
that can come by themselves,
Yeah. When did you join a gang? What is this gang signs you're throwing up?
I've always do gang signs.
Oh, okay.
Ever since I did the prison shows.
Yeah. It's the it's the I just got out of my Crips.
The what?
The what?
To what happened? All right. I got to get out of here. I got a heart out tonight. I got to go. I promised I'd take her to go celebrate her victory tonight.
Where are you going to go? Where would you take her?
It's up. I let her choose. I think she picked Olive Garden. Which
you see, you make fun of me when I go there.
Well, but it's a child.
I love Olive Garden. Let me tell you something. I know Italians shouldn't eat there because they can cook shit really good, but it's really good. It's not bad, you know.
The Alfredo over there, get out of town. Breadsticks, never ending.
Unlimited.
Come on.
Alfredo sauce is the best.
Get the thing around the world. The thing around Italy. The tour of Italy. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah, I got time for that. I would. I love that tour of Italy. But I used to work in Olive Garden. I used to have to sing that fucking Hospitaliano song.
Oh no!
Birthday was
Yeah, you dress up in a striped shirt and do the boat.
What? Huh?
What?
Striped shirt and do the boat like Venice.
yeah. By the way, all the water in Venice gone. I don't know if you guys saw those.
What are you talking? It can't be gone. It was overflowing. They were fucking on boats.
I'm telling you, the fucking boats are on the cement.
There's no way. It was just flooded the other month. You know, it can't be
global warming, Bob.
Global warming is not do that. Lack of rain does that.
Well, what do you think happens when it gets warm?
It rains.
No,
hey, you guys figure this out. Let me know how it ends. Love you guys. Shuli Network, Patreon, YouTube.
Thank you, Shuli.
You guys
Thank
close
you.
up the show. Mike, you're welcome on anything, anytime. Lenny, good to see you. Miss you. Love you guys. Bye.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Have fun at the Olive Garden. You fuck.
All right.
Olive Garden is a good place. Red Lobster is not what it once was.
No,
you know, it's just not fun. And you
Boston
can't
Walker
deal
was
with
down
it.
there, okay.
Oh God, he's got to run out because Shuli's not here.
What
You're
a
fucking
pussy.
scared of his own fucking shadow. And if his
Boston
shadow had a
Walker
pussy, if his shadow had a pussy, he'd never turn around. Let me tell you something. It's unbelievable how he runs out like that every time Shuli leaves. Like he can't be left alone with a fucking monster named Mike Morris.
Listen, I'm just trying to.
Mike Lashadi.
Yeah, why? Shuli's gone. I gotta leave now. Why? It's unbelievable that he's so fucking scared. Like, what's the matter? Like, what is gonna happen?
Well, I remember when I first met you guys. I was thinking about that the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I first met Bob in 1989 at this place called. It was like this rundown on Staten Island, Midland. I went on.
Yeah.
And I tanked it in a way, and you said, "Oh wait, I got a better place for you." But there was Peasy's room, and you guys had Fillmore's, and I met Mike Morse, I think.
Fillmore's, I remember Fillmore's. That is where I met Bob as well.
Oh, really? Because I met Mike, I think, in '94, Jim Florentine's gig with Ace Mason.
Ace Mason.
Oh, he's on Facebook still. I still see.
At some like gig that was like, what do you call it? Yeah, I miss being on there. It helped me make some money, and it was nice. But some things come to an end, and you know what? You can't worry about it.
Yeah, other things happen.
Yeah,
of course. Because, but the thing is, like, Jim had a gig. It was like I think it was where in Jersey it was, Red Bank. It was like a vegan coffee place.
Okay, I don't think
I did it on a Tuesday. It was me, you, Ace Mason, Don Jamieson.
Was it? Oh, did I? Oh, I don't remember that. Wow.
this is like holy hell for us, right?
Yeah. But look, we all got to meet each other.
It was great.
And now
yeah, but the thing is, like you were saying earlier, comedy today is making me throw the hell up. When you see
you just do what you do, man. Just do what you do.
No. What I'm saying is comparing the generations of people, right? Now, some people now that are doing comedy 10 years would have ate a shit sandwich when somebody told kids we had those days.
True. Are you still writing? Are you still writing new jokes?
Yeah, definitely. But Rodney Dangerfield never stopped writing bits.
Right. Yeah, you got to keep writing.
Yeah, but how long? I love you. Besides being a comic, I love your artwork. You're brilliant. It's like, do you paint or sculpt?
I do not. I just draw cartoons and dopey shit like that.
No,
you don't do sculptures like in fucking Ghosts with the thing.
It's not just dopey. It's how hard it is to do.
What's that?
It's a God-given gift you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long would it take you to do something? 10 minutes? You're probably really fast.
Depends on what I'm drawing.
Did my head take 8 days?
You have a big head. It took a while.
He's still working on it. Misery Loves Company will be back tomorrow, but I'll be on Kumia and tomorrow. So it'll be a lot of stuff, and then we're back on Friday again in the day. Right. He's off on Wednesdays, and I heard he has a new mic, so he got a new mic now, so he's excited to get back out there. So it's all gonna be good. And every show is doing good, and we're having fun. That's what it's about, Mikey,
Yeah, but let me ask you guys something, right? Mm-hmm. This is a lot different than going out there doing but the good thing about this is it's great training for that, because if you can just keep talking like this, you'll be able
to gives us an opportunity this gives us an opportunity to go around and with all of us and do stand-up shows.
And not only that, the thing is, it loosens you up, because this is like one big improv game.
Not to Lenny, but yeah, everybody else.
Not only that, it's like I found when I did this and other stuff, it makes you sharp as a comic. It really does.
Yeah, right. Because you're thinking all the time. You have to come up with jokes, and this is all just whatever happens, and you go for it, and that's what makes you faster.
I wish they still had some of the places we did comedy, and I like Circles. That was fun.
Yeah,
Circles. Yep. Hey, Mike, you should come down to Atlantic City in February. Peasy's filming his special there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't find.
I like John. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, you should come down and see it. He's filming at the Borgata.
When is it?
February.
Is it 19th or 26th? I think I was working.
I got a little time. Maybe I'll lose a little more weight, but I'll see what's going on with my
yeah, you'll probably be down 30, 40 pounds by then. Yeah. The 25th, February 25th, Saturday. He's at the Borgata. 2 shows. He's doing like I think 8 and 9:30 or something like that. Come down, man. We'll hang out because I'm going to be down there.
And Peasy is just so fast.
Yeah. He's gonna. This is his big special. A lot of money going into it.
Run this by you guys. I wish we could do a festival in memory of Otto.
No, that would be cool. Well, we can do anything and make it to Otto, whatever,
Yeah, but who I pitched this to a while ago. I reached out to Sam Kennison's brother Bill a couple of years ago about doing a festival for Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it a little bit.
What do you say? How do you get my number?
He said it would just be, because the thing is, if we do a festival about him, I just want to showcase people who are unique like him.
Mm-hmm.
But then you know what?
Unfortunately, you're not dead, so we can't do a retrospective.
No, but see, the thing is, the bottom line is, right, if we would do a festival like that and it got really popular, the industry would want to put their nose in it and fuck it up like they did everything else. Think about Sundance. Started as a showcase for new people up and coming, and then Hollywood took it over.
Right. And now it's successful.
Red had a great idea in the beginning, but then all the suits got involved and then, made it a popularity contest.
Then it got successful. Understood.
No, you're right, though, because you're more of a diplomat and thinking than me.
Well, listen. But yes, and a good point. Somebody I just glanced over there.
Guys, Bob, I felt bad when you got angry. Did you ever see me blow my top?
I don't get angry anymore.
Yeah, you get a little angry.
I don't get angry. I don't get angry. It's not anger. Anger is a brutal thing that I have, and
it's telling the
I don't
truth.
get
That's
that.
what it really is.
Well, I don't get like that anymore.
Mike, I have a theory that you are always angry. There's a little simmering anger underneath. Am I right?
You're a good mind reader.
Yeah, no, I know. You have that line, and
yeah, but you know what though? The nicer people are, the more hostility they have deep down inside.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said anger is an energy. Yes, it is. Like anything, getting anxious. If you get anxious, it's okay to get angry because you got to use that energy in the right way. People don't know how to control it. They think they have a problem with it, but you don't have a problem. Use any kind of thing like that. Use it for you.
Absolutely, but Bob, the thing is, there's a difference between being a good person and being nice.
Yeah,
you should nice
guys finish last.
Someone that's nice could be a friggin' psychopath.
Yeah, well, they know how to act. Anybody, most of the greatest fucking murderers in the world, basically were very intelligent and.
They kind of trick,
and they trick people. You know what I mean? So you never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to run into. But sometimes it's too late.
That's why the devil's treacherous like that. He's sweet like pie, and then he grabs you.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, he's in your hiney.
That's a good question. Now, do you believe there's actually a devil, Mike?
Well, being a good Catholic and Christian and respecting other people's deities, I do. I'm scared.
Okay, so you believe there's a hell where you go down and it's,
definitely.
That and there's burning brimstone and you're there getting ass fucked by.
But they have great fucking barbecues.
Toasted like a marshmallow.
Yeah, but don't you like the warmer weather? Then you know what I mean.
No,
like, wouldn't it?
I'm a wimp. I don't want to burn that.
So it's just are you afraid you're going to go to hell?
Yeah. I'm terrified of it, actually.
Are you? Because you've done some bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it depends on what he means by bad things.
Well, $10 hookers is a bad thing. No matter what, it's a bad thing.
It's a great deal.
$10, yeah, it's a great deal, but it's horrible.
Just as long as you never murdered anybody, you know what I mean? That's a big one.
I don't think that's the line, but I mean, sometimes some people have to be killed. And,
but let me tell you guys both something, right? I had a rifle and shotgun permit from 1986 to 89. I had a house full of weapons, like a 12-gauge shotgun, a 30-30 Winchester, an Italian assault rifle, and about 5 other shotguns in my house, right? Went to the range all the time, was careful with them, locked my ammunition up, right? Everybody thought I'd go on the roof and start shooting people. I would never harm a hair on anybody's head after seeing what those things did.
Well, you're scared of heights, that's why.
You still have guns?
No, my mom made me sell them a long time ago.
She's a very wise woman.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Thank you, Jeff Hutchinson. $2. How were you able to book Ted Kaczynski?
Guys, let me go because my battery's running low on this thing. It's like 18.
Yeah. I got an early day tomorrow. Got to go to the doctor. Then I have to go up to Cumia tomorrow. So I'll see you guys.
Tell him I haven't seen Anthony in like a couple of years.
Okay.
But I haven't seen, I just haven't been up there. But anyway, guys, thank you for having me. Always so
thank you. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Mike, thank you.
Like a normal human.
Mike, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Mike.
Thank you. No, Mike, thank you.
Well. Take care, guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Take care.
Oh, well.
All right. We got to go. I got things I got to do. I got to get up early in the morning.
I got to get
Friday
up
night.
You got two things to do. You got to go to the doctor.
I have to go to the doctor at 8:00, and then I don't know what they're gonna do, and then whatever, and then I go up to the city, and then I go and do this shit, and then out of the coffin on Friday.
Right.
Be there. It's gonna be me going crazy, having fun. Okay. There was no sadness.
I can't hear you. Thank you for everybody being here tonight. We appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. That's okay. Thank you. We'll be back, and keep watching Uncle Rico, Blender Years, BS Show, all the other shows. Leave everything on the just watch and just thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Hit the please music. Thank you.